Kaya kung mahilig ka sa history at nagustuhan mo naman ang video na ito, huwag kakalimutang mag-subscribe. Pindutin ang bell icon para updated ka sa mga upcoming videos. Also, please subscribe to my second YouTube channel, ang Air Cinema, and Facebook page kay Chubero. At the turn of the 20th century, Manila was a busy hub of newly arrived American and European businessmen, eager for the opportunities this country offered, but accommodations were lacking. There were several larger and older hotels such as the Hotel de Oriente, the Delmonico, the Metropole, and the Bayview, but they could not be classified as the first-class hotels by any means. When the United States took over the Philippine Islands from the Spanish in 1898 after the Spanish-American War, President William McKinley began Americanizing the former Spanish colony. In 1900, he appointed William Howard Taft to head the Philippine Commission and evaluate the needs of the new territory. William Howard Taft, who later became the Philippines' first civilian governor-general, decided that Manila, the capital, should be a plant town. He hired as his architect and the city planner Daniel Burnham, who had built the Union Station and the Postal Square building in Washington. In Manila, Burnham had in mind a long, wide, three-line boulevard along the bay, beginning at the park area dominated by a magnificent hotel. To execute Burnham's plan, Taft hired William E. Parson, a New York City architect who envisioned an impressive, comfortable hotel along the lines of the California Mission but grander. The original design was an H-shaped plan that focused on well-ventilated rooms on two wings, providing grand vistas of the harbor, the Luneta, and Intramuros. The top floor was, the fact, a large viewing deck that was used for various functions, including watching the American Navy steam in the harbor. The hotel was finished construction in 1912 and opened on July 4, 1912 to commemorate the American Independence Day. The hotel was owned by private individuals and firms until 1919 when the insular government purchased all the outstanding shares and put the Manila Hotel Company under the Manila Railroad Company. During the start of the Philippine Commonwealth in 1935, President Manuel L. Quezon hired Paris-trained Filipino architect named Andres P. Luna, son of painter Juan N. Luna, to take charge of the 1 million pesos renovation of the Manila Hotel, equivalent to $10 million in 2020. It was done under the supervision of the renowned engineering firm Pedro Siochi and Company.
The hotel was the residence of General Douglas MacArthur when he became the military advisor of the Commonwealth. Architect Andres P. Luna converted the hotel's top floor into an elegant penthouse and expanded the west wing northward, creating the air-conditioned annex, and designed some key public rooms like Fiesta Pavilion, then biggest function room of the hotel. The hotel was the site of festivities during the inauguration of the Philippine Commonwealth Government in November 1935. In the late 1930s, the hotel was advertised as the aristocrat of the Orient. During World War II, the hotel was occupied by Japanese troops, and the Japanese flag was flown above the wall for the entirety of the war. During the Battle of the Liberation of Manila, the hotel was set on fire by the Japanese. The shell of the building survived the blaze, and the structure was later reconstructed. During the time of President Ferdinand Marcos, in accordance with Presidential Decree No. 645, the old Manila Hotel Company was liquidated and the government took over its ownership. The government service insurance system was given the mandate to form a new subsidiary corporation that would restore, renovate, and expand the Manila Hotel. In the following 2 decades, Mr. Marcos' wife, Imelda, could frequently be seen at the hotel restaurant. During her visits, a red carpet and garlands were put out and air was sprayed with deodorant. Under Imelda's patronage, the hotel reaped international recognition and awards. It was the place to go to be seen during the martial law years. The hotel was remodeled in 1975 and expanded to 570 rooms, with the additional of high-rise hotel building behind the original 5-story structure. The renovations were headed by national artists of the architecture Leandro Locsin and Ildefonso Santos, with Patricia Keller, a partner in the international interior design firm of Dale Keller and Associates. Guest amenities were updated, including executive services. Inauguration and formal reopening ceremonies of the Manila Hotel was held on October 6, 1977. Around 1995, the government service insurance system called for a bidding to sell the property. The tender went to a Malaysian firm, the Renong Bernhard and ITT Sheraton combined over Emilio Yap, a Chinese-Filipino billionaire tycoon and owner of the Manila Bulletin, the country's largest newspaper by circulation. Mr. Emilio Yap went to the Supreme Court of the Philippines and won by matching Rehong's bid and citing the Constitution's Filipino First policy in the ownership of a national patrimony. 51% of the ownership was awarded to Emilio Yap's Manila Prince Hotel Corporation, the MPHC, while new owners joined on April 25, 1997 as 49% shareholder. Mr. Emilio Yap signed a check for 673.2 million pesos and the MPHC took over the property on May 7, 1997. In 2008, the Manila Hotel underwent a series of renovations in time for its centennial celebration in 2012. All of the hotel's rooms were refurbished and renovated and equipped with modern facilities and amenities. The room's windows were enlarged. The hotel also opened a health club next to the Manila Hotel Health Spa. The performance or conference hall could accommodate 250 guests for wedding receptions, anniversaries, conventions, and exhibitions. With over 2,000 square meters of sheer elegance, the Fiesta Pavilion has with lavish interior and highly advanced audiovisual facilities. The ballroom can accommodate up to 2,500 people. It is perfect balance between the old and new, the traditional and the progressive. On January 17, 2008, the Manila Hotel Tent City, located west of the original structure, was opened. The tent became the center stage when the hotel celebrated its 100th anniversary, with a Centennial Ball on July 4, 2012, with President Benigno Aquino III as a guest of honor. Okay, so pasok na tayo sa main lobby. Let's go. Siklesa daw guys ang tawag dito.
Before, pagka may families na gusto mag-tour ng Intramuros and then they book with us, so
Okay.
sakay sila dyan. Iikot namin sila sa Intramuros.
Ah, nice.
Kami kita Intramuros tour.
Okay. Siklesa.
Kailangan gusto lang pupunta.
Ayan, so ito yung mismong entrance guys. And again wala pa masyadong tao. Yung unang-unang ginawa ni Don Emilio Yap ay pinatanggal niya yung 3 chandelier dito nga sa main lobby. Tapos pinalit niya itong 5 chandelier. Parang beauty queen chair, no? Nice. And pupunta naman tayo ng champagne room. Ayan. Champagne room.
This is normally where they do weddings, receptions, yung mga nagpo-propose.
Ah, talaga? Sweet? Romantic?
The most romantic room.
Nice. Ayun. So again, kasama natin si Ma'am Ana ang nagtutour sa atin. Ma'am Ana, thank you so much po ah. Ayan. Centennial Hall. Iba pang room. So, yan. So eto na yun guys. Dito tumira si MacArthur for 6 years from 1935 to 1941. Napunta tayo dito sa kabila. Nice ah. Ato bagong ano na to, renovated na to, no boss? Hindi na ito yung dati. Ano eh. At least finally napasok natin ng personal. Hindi lang nakikita lang natin online. Tingnan. Oh, office. Okay. Ito yung office. Ayan, syempre alam nyo na, yung upuan, yan pa rin yun. Tama ba ako, boss? Yeah. No? Yung lamesa, yan pa rin. May inayos lang siya talaga. Nakita nyo yung mga ano dati, oh. Tapos pagdating natin dito, ito na yung bedroom. Siyempre yung sofa bago na yan. Okay. Ito na yun. Oo nga, parang lagayan ng kurtina or something. Kulambo. Kulambo, yun. Bathroom naman daw tayo. Syempre, lahat po bago na. The ceiling, yung marble, bago na lahat. Lahat bago. Ito, bago. Syempre, may bathtub. Dati ba may bathtub na? Silip lang tayo dito. Siguro mahal to, boss. Bigyan mo nga kami ng range. Magkano yung per night dito?
Or yung rock rate namin nasa $2,500
$2,500 per night lang yun, Okay. So, price ng taga US. Pero sa peso, magkano yun? 200. Ko alam. O kwentahin nyo na lang, guys. Yung mga nanonood. $2,500 yan. Grabe, mahal. Ayan, tapos dito naman tayo. Mga small meeting rooms daw ito. Laluan, Nara, Molabe. Ito yung salon. Yan, meron silang salon dito. Tapos, Heritage Museum. Okay. So, again, nandito nga tayo sa Heritage Museum, Kaya lang sarado. Okay lang kung hindi tayo makapasok. Grabe the mailbox, guys. Tingnan. Kay Pacquiao. And ito na yung bagong Manila Hotel, guys. Tapos ito yung dinugtong nila na building. And dati kasi ito lang. And tapos 1975 tinayo ito. So nandito lahat yung mga lumang wow. Grabe, nandito lahat sila. Nandito ba si Burnham? Daniel Burnham.
Masyado Maybe
Yes, ito. Nakita ko ito. Bago. Ito, bago na to. Okay. Ganyan siya nung World War II. Nung nasira.
I think they all went drinking now.
Nakikita niyo yung mga rooms dati. Tatandaan ko ito yung lola ko. Ganyan yung room niya. Ayun guys, si Imelda Marcos. Ganda.
What I see get old.